Hey, how you doing? Yeah. He's up forward.
Sorry.
Hello. You can just grab the mic.
Sure.
Hey, and what's your name?
I am Kiara-Armani.
Kiara?
Armani, yeah, two first
Kiara-Armani?
names.
Okay, nice. So it's like a hyphen in between?
Yes, it is hyphenated.
Okay, nice to meet you. My name is Zulaki.
Zulaki?
Yeah, Zulaki.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah, happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth. Ooh.
Yeah, for real. You feel me?
Okay.
Alright, so what does Juneteenth mean to you? Like, as a holiday that we now have, like, for black people to celebrate for ourselves?
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
Wow, it means a lot. It's always been, as a New Yorker and as someone who's Caribbean, I grew up not really familiar with Juneteenth. So it's one that gained a lot of visibility in the last few years. Right. So I do appreciate the recognition from this country that it's a day off now and it's going right up there with like a Labor Day or Memorial Day. That's cool. We can have the day off on a Thursday. We come out to events like this. I think that's really nice.
Yeah.
I do hope that this opens a door for more education around it, especially education around the South and during that era, that post-slavery era.
Yeah.
Especially for us New Yorkers, us Northerners who like can easily live our lives without thinking about the Deep South at all.
Absolutely, like for real. And I heard they're trying to like stop teaching that in school. Like they're trying to like take it away from the
I've read
education
somewhere it's about
system.
15 states in which it's like literally illegal to teach Juneteenth, among other aspects of Black history, which is American history. So
yeah, it's like they're trying to botch it in many ways, but it's like we still have this day to ourselves too at the same time.
right.
You know? So what do you think day-to-day life should feel like?
What should day-to-day life feel like? Ooh, that's a loaded question because it should not feel like this.
Nah, yeah.
I can't even imagine. It'll be something beyond what we've experienced with like this capitalistic society. It like money runs everything. Sorry. You good?
No, I was saying for real,
Yeah, money runs everything. So I would imagine that day-to-day life should be a life in which money doesn't run everything, in which we don't work 40 hours or don't work at all really. Maybe some like communism type stuff would be ideal. Because when you think like communism, you think community, you think communal, you think like that's all about like coming together when it comes to food and shelter. Like we should be helping one another and not fighting against each other.
Exactly. Like we should be helping like the majority rather than just rationing everything off for like a 1% population of people that's wealthy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for real. It's like we should really have much more for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that being said, like talking about the capitalistic society, like what does America mean to you? What does it mean to be an American?
What does it mean to be an American?
Yeah.
Woo! Another loaded question. Well, like I said, I'm a child and grandchild of immigrants. So I know for generations that came before me, it was very important to come to this country for more resources, for work, for a better life for generations to come. I know I am living the dream of like many ancestor, you know what I mean? So I don't want to ignore that importance. But then you think of America as like this project, this piece of land that was stolen and that was built by people who were stolen. And we are still constantly, as people of color, as Black people, immigrants, indigenous people, are constantly still like pushed away in a margin in many ways, and disrespected and neglected and exploited in so many ways. In so many ways, slavery never ended for real.
Of course not. Yeah.
I have a lot of feelings about the U.S. So that's a loaded question.
Yeah, it's like they really like left us hanging out to dry. Like we never really got any reparations. Well, for the Americans, I don't know if myself will count because my parents are Caribbean as well. You know, but still, like transatlantic slave trade, like we were pushed around. Like there were a lot of Haitian folks who like migrated to Louisiana at times. There were enslaved Africans who were brought from the Caribbean here, who were brought here to the Caribbean. So like all of our like fight is still bound up with each other. Yeah, absolutely. And like, would you like rather go back to like Africa if you like had the chance, like go back to the motherland, or do you feel like you could just stick your life out here?
I don't know if I could live here for the rest of my life, but I also understand that there is no land that's untouched by the colonizer. So like I wouldn't say I want to escape the U.S. and think that all my problems are gonna be solved. Like I'm still gonna have to work really hard. There's still gonna be some effect of colonization wherever I decide to go. So it doesn't necessarily have to be back to Africa, so to speak. I might want to move to the Caribbean. I might want to move to Europe where they got free healthcare.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yo,
so like
real.
plenty of reasons to leave the U.S., but also with the understanding that colonization touched everywhere.
Nah, yeah. Yo, that was a great answer. Thank you so much for the
Yeah,
conversation.
thank you. It was great meeting you. All right.
Happy
All right,
Juneteenth.
you too. Thank you so much.
Enjoy the festival.